Welcome to the All Things Fun Vidcast. I'm your host, Ed Evans. I'm here with my co-hosts, Allison Eckel and Glenn Walker.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble, get off my lawn, Glenn Walker. We're here to talk about new comics that released today, Wednesday, November 9th, 2011. All kinds of good stuff, not a bad week. Yeah. So
Interesting, diverse week.
Who wants to get started?
Diverse week.
Yeah, you have Uncanny X-Force. Why don't you start?
I have Uncanny X-Force. You're going to open with Uncanny X-Force?
Yes.
That's a cry for help. All right. No, we don't practice things here at the All Things Fun Vidcast. Uncanny X-Force number 17. This is the Dark Angel Saga, Chapter 7, for folks who are finishing up the Dark Angel Saga. This is not currently part of Regenesis. This is finishing up its own story arc. So if you're reading that, it's a pretty good story. Definitely worth the time. And again, not part of Regenesis. Oh, but we do have books that are part of Regenesis. Awesome. If you're reading the Blue Team, you've got Magneto, Not a Hero. It's a limited issue series, 1 of 4. And he's on the Blue Team.
It's kind of like The Boys, not for kids.
Well, it's nothing like The Boys.
No, just the fact that it has a tagline, not for kids.
But it's
not a hero.
It's finally nice to see they're admitting that he's not a hero.
Yes.
All these little teeny boppers out there, Magneto's a good guy. No, he's not. You don't send missiles at the United States in their first appearance and be a good guy.
Not typically. Then I'm just going to keep going. And you got the Gold Team with Wolverine. Wolverine number 18. Aaron's run continues, and he's the head of the Gold Team as well. So now we know what all that means after the last couple weeks of X-Men action. So you can follow your Gold Team or your Blue Team, and the two do not mix. Let's see if they still have them in the back here. Last week's adventures, they had the really cool little guide to how you can follow the characters. It looks like they're going to keep that in the big books, not the side books, because they're not in these books.
Okay.
So you get a little iconic character generators so you can follow who's on what team. And those were in the first issues that came out last week.
So if you're like a Nightcrawler fan, you know where to find it.
Exactly. You'll know where to look.
Is he even on the X-Men anymore?
He is not. He caught a case of death.
Yeah, but we're talking about Marvel Comics.
Well, I didn't say it wouldn't clear up. I just said he's currently caught a case of death.
I hear he comes back in Fear Itself 7.8.
7.8?
Yeah.
I could be. I've not heard that particular rumor. I'm also not doubting that there'll be a Fear Itself 7.8. Let's see, what else do we have here? Marvel, we've got Black Panther, the most dangerous man alive, yet we don't know who that man might be. Black Panther number 525, out this week.
I've been watching the animated series.
Enjoying
Black
that?
Panther. It rocks.
Excellent.
It's limited motion comic animation, but it really does rock. I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
Nice. And we also have Ghost Rider number 5, female Ghost Rider.
Whoa,
Yeah.
look at those hips.
Yes. We were just commenting off camera how she had those wide Ghost Rider bearing child hips. Not really.
That's what you want in a Ghost Rider book.
It's all
Maybe
there.
it makes it easier to sit on that bike.
Could be.
There you go.
Pretty good. I just took a quick look through a pretty good, compelling supernatural story. She confronts her supernatural father, who's like a little baby killer. Like, it's dark. It's not.
So what has happened to the previous 2 Ghost Riders? Are they still around?
You'll have to read to find out.
There you go.
There you go.
Sell it.
There you go. See that? Just because you asked doesn't mean I'm going to tell you. You got issue number 19, Punisher Max. Aaron continues his Punisher Max run. This is also very good. Check that out. All right, kids, what else do we have here?
Well, I'm absolutely loving the ad on the back of all those Marvel books. Defenders number 1 in December.
December, yeah.
My pick this week is Avengers Origins, The Vision. Just like Ant-Man and the Wasp last week, this is really good. Respectful to the original classic stories. Rockin'. Got Ultron, The Vision, Hank Pym. It's basically the story of the Vision's attack on the Avengers the first time out. Great story. Norman Osborn, Rebuilding the Dark Avengers. Some scary, scary additions. Speaking of Avengers, we have Avenging Spider-Man number 1.
Cool.
Sort of like a Marvel team-up book, I believe. We haven't done any DC yet, but it seems like Marvel is doing a DC with Marvel Point 1, restarting their universe, kind of. Giving us a preview of what the universe is going to be like.
What's to come, yeah.
Speaking of Fear Itself, we have The Aftermath, Battle Scars number 1. Also in The Aftermath with Shattered Heroes, we have Journey into Mystery, Loki's solo book, I guess you'd call it now. And Speak of the Devil, Fear Itself, 7.2, Thor. Guess who's not dead? No. It's Thor's funeral. Very good.
What do you have, Miss?
Allison's not saying
I
a
am
word.
here. I'm reading. I have some,
Okay.
yeah. I was reading Demon Knights number 3 from DC. This is such a fun book.
Is it everything you expected and more?
It's a fun book.
You were excited about it. When you came
Yeah, I was excited. I've been enjoying this one. Go ahead. They're battling the questing queen, and she's sending dragons and heraldic dragons and all kinds of things. And so they've got battle in the beginning, and then they've got to hunker down and fortify, and we've got some time to explore the characters a little better. This is demons and magic and old England and all kinds of cool stuff, and all those great characters that we didn't know a lot of before, but they've brought them. Paul Cornell's brought them all together.
And we've been
Madame
promised.
Xanadu and what?
We've been
Madame
promised
Savage.
it's going to connect to Stormwatch, right?
Well, there was a teaser of that in Stormwatch #1,
Yeah.
but I haven't been I don't want to follow
You don't-
predictions. I want
you-
to just go where it
You don't know what
takes
you're
me.
missing with Stormwatch.
Well, I didn't say I didn't want to read Stormwatch.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Good.
I just said I don't want to read predictions because I want to go where it takes me. Anyway, let's move on. We've got Batgirl #3, continuing her return to heroing, and she's still fighting. Is it the Mirror?
Looks like she's fighting Nightwing.
Well, Nightwing comes in at the end, so we get a little bit on what's going on between the two of them in this new version of their relationship. Gail Simone gives us a little comment on redheads. Thank you, Gail. She's a redhead.
Redheads are good.
Superboy #3. I'm enjoying this book. Glenn's not enjoying this book. He's like, you're reading Superboy? Yes, thank you very much.
I want Superboy. I haven't seen Superboy in years. I want the kid that was in love with Lana Lang and went to see the
Well, I was
Legion.
going to say, Superboy you
Yeah,
haven't seen in
Smallville.
years. Who exactly is Superboy? We have got
Young
17
Clark
versions
Kent.
of... Okay.
That's the
We
real
haven't had
Superboy.
that since I was in kindergarten, I think.
Get off my lawn.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Hey, you kids, get off of my lawn.
So, who Superboy is seems to change almost daily. And this version is different still, although a little more in keeping, it seems, with the Young Justice, raised in a lab kind of thing. A little bit Truman Show kind of thing. Anyway, so we've got Batman and Robin, not for kids. Batman's trying to be a father, but he has no idea how to do it, doesn't do it well.
I was going to say.
Yeah, this is Batman, and this is Bruce and Damian. To reward Damian for self-control, he buys him a dog. And it looks like Ace the Bat Hound, but doesn't have a name yet. So I'm really hoping you don't name it Ace the Bat Hound, because that would just be a little too much, a little too heavy-handed.
Wait. Does
Yeah.
Peter know about this?
Does
That
who?
Batman gives Damian a dog?
Yeah, look, he's in the first panel. This is the dog, yeah. So we've got Green Lantern, #3. We've got, I was going to keep going. Oh, The Huntress. This is #2. This is not in the original 52 titles. This is its own little mini-series. The Huntress. This is an interesting title. It's almost like Burn Notice in a way, where she's like this, she's a detective, but kind of undercover and a superhero, and she's in Italy, and mafia things, and world politics, and all kinds of crazy things come together with some really great hero art.
And the rumor people say it's happening on Earth too.
Right, or is somehow connected to Earth too, which is pretty cool. And you skipped over Green Lantern. What a great
I
story.
said Green Lantern. I didn't
know.
read it. That's why. Did you read it?
I've not read that, but I've read the first two going into it, so I can't wait for that. That's one of the, even though they knew it was going to be a big book, it is one of the big winners out of the 52, and it's been doing really well. So folks who are into the Green Lantern should definitely make sure you check that out.
It's what we want in Sinestro's Green Lantern, to fight the Sinestro Board.
Yep, that's what's happening in this issue, so it looks really good.
Cool. And you have more DC? Do we have time for that, or should we wait for the next one?
We
Like
got
1 minute.
We'll be right. Batwoman meets Agent Chase, one of the best books of the, I guess, what, 90s, 2000s? She's trying to figure out who Batwoman is. I'm thinking, look for the albino.
I know, right?
But terrific
red
art,
hair.
Great DEO action. Batwoman, #3.
Frankenstein, Agent of Shade. This is a
Yes!
fun book.
They're on Monster Planet.
Okay, awesome.
How good can it be? You know?
How
And you
good
got
can it be?
how
How
good
bad can it be?
No, it's
No.
great, man.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
don't know what
anyway.
I'm saying. It's good. Buy it.
Mr. Terrific, #3. This is getting a lot of critical review, or a good critical review. No?
It's got some.
But #3, I mean the Mr. Terrific.
It's got some moments in there that are great.
Okay.
Great character
All right.
moments.
Good character moments. Legion Lost,
Continuing.
#3. Continuing the Legion Stuck on Earth.
Put the brakes on it right there.
Okay.
Go for the next one.
Yeah,
Right
we'll
there.
save that
Yeah.
one for next.
All right. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the All Things Fun Vidcast right after this.